And I'll just address the last day, because Julie wanted me to. You probably heard enough about it already. But I'll just address it, because you know what happened. I'll just address the way I think it works into it. The Sanctuary City victory was a big victory. It was a very big blow to the Democrats. I don't know why a bill targeting criminal aliens and aliens in custody is controversial by any means. I think that even individuals who think we need less strict immigration laws believe that we should start with individuals in the criminal justice system. We had 500,000 crimes committed since 2011, more than that, by individuals in this country illegally. And of the 500,000, 2/3 were here illegally and tagged as being here illegally at the time of their last arrest. So you're saying you can prevent hundreds of thousands of crimes. You can prevented about 800 murders over that period. Numerous thousands of sexual assaults. Why would we not do it? But in today's America, the other side is increasingly unhinged and taking positions that are unreasonable. I mean, some of you guys saw that today when you came here. I think it's a culture now where they're not winning at the ballot box, so they're taking to bullying. I think you saw that the last day of session when thousands of people were paid to come in and protest, and a peaceful protest is always great, but they were disrupting governmental proceedings. They were resisting police officers who were taking charge. They were saying that they were breaking the law, chanting that, holding signs saying they were in the country illegally. So I don't think we should be bullied. If someone's saying they're doing something wrong, we call the authorities. If somebody wants to boycott your business because you're a Christian-owned business, you don't have to take that bullying. We need to boycott businesses that promote the LGBT agenda. We need to in constructive, nonviolent ways, but we don't have to take the bullying. And I didn't that day. I don't think you should have to do it either going forward.
All right, let me tell you what really happened. We're all sitting around, all these people show up at the Texas Capitol, and it was a bit intimidating, and it was strange because the bill had already passed weeks before. So this was a purely political move on their part. There was nothing for them to do according to the rules to stop it. So it was all a show, and these people show up, and we have rules in the Texas House. They're plastered everywhere. They were told before they go in. And we knew something was going to happen. It was just way too coordinated. All of a sudden, they unrolled this huge sign. I don't remember what it says, but a huge sign on one side of the Texas House. Now, you have to understand, it's a bit intimidating to be on the floor, surrounded by hundreds of people just who hate you in many cases. I'm the only fat guy with a beard, so I stand out a lot of times. But all of a sudden, one side jumps up, they start chanting, and you're not allowed to have any signs or anything like that in the gallery. By the way, we had folks all session long come down and do it by the rules. Convention of States was there, Tea Party was there, Section for Action Choice was there, a number of different groups who did it the right way. They weren't going to play by the rules. So they started getting rowdy. Immediately DPS comes and tries to take a bunch of them out, and they immediately started fighting with DPS. I don't think our guys were ready for it, just the sheer number and the organization. As soon as all the DPS officers ran to the one side where they had the big sign that they rolled out, then the other side of the Texas House started doing it too. As soon as they went over there, then they did it in another area, and everything was planned by the books. And the next thing you know, we're forced to shut down the House. They're yelling, screaming. We literally watched state troopers be pushed down the stairs numerous times, resisting arrest, refusing to leave, stomping, pushing on the chairs, jumping on the chairs, just everything you could imagine. And after about 20 minutes, I'd say, of waiting for these folks to leave, all our security that is normally on the House, frankly, the sergeant at arms and stuff, had gone up to the second floor to try and bring order back because it was a dangerous situation. And based on everything that had happened, Representative Rinaldi decided to call the authorities and report them to ICE. And there was one specific... who was chanting and encouraging the crowd, up and down, yelling and screaming along with them, inciting the crowd. I think it upset Representative Rinaldi. He was then made aware that ICE had been called, and then it was an absolute heyday. It was a sad time to be a part of the Texas House because I saw my friend Representative Rinaldi instantly be attacked and pushed and cornered by at that point, large number of folks. And you have to understand, on the last day, we're an hour away from signing out. Our kids are on the floor. Representative Schaefer had his 6-month-old baby in his hand on the floor. Our wives are all there on the floor with us, and this chaos erupts. And it started kind of back by the back hallway, and as he was being pushed and the crowd was moving, it ended up towards the front. It was a very scary moment. Some of the things that were said in the hustle and bustle should never be said anywhere, especially in the Texas Capitol and the Texas House floor. And I was proud of my colleagues for sticking together and making sure that everyone was safe in that time period. And thankful for DPS afterwards for making sure that Representative Rinaldi was safely taken off of the floor due to the threats that were sent his way. But a lot of us haven't talked to those folks since that moment. I walked off with Representative Rinaldi to make sure he was safe, and his family, Corley, who's pregnant. And many of us have not seen each other since, so it's going to be interesting to go back here in a couple of days and, hey guys, get ready to pass some pro-life bills and property tax reform and everything else. But it can't be understated. Look, the Freedom Caucus knew that under the Joe Strauss regime, we were not going to get what we wanted. And that our cards would be best played against the Senate, and the great job that they did passing conservative reforms under Dan Patrick and under what Greg Abbott said that he wanted in the State Address. So getting into overtime was the game plan as soon as we saw a path, and we're there, and we're ready to bring the win home for you guys in the next 30 days. I'm going to start taking questions now, Julie.
Yeah.
Is anyone live streaming this? Someone? All right. I want to be very clear. For any liberals that are out there watching this, we will not bend, we will not fold, and it only strengthened our resolve, that garbage that happened. We stand for law and order, and that's what this state is, and that's what this nation is. And the coordinated garbage that they did that day doesn't change anything. We will continue to stand up for Texans and for Americans, and it's not going to stop us from doing what we do every day at MLS.
Tony can talk big like that because DPS has been surrounding his house for like 18 months. He doesn't really care.